Hello everyone, welcome to your 3,000 step walking workout. So we're going to begin our steps right away. I'll explain the format as we go. So we're going to be doing 30-second intervals today with our steps. First move is just simple march in place. So you just want to begin marching in place with me. I am tracking my steps today on my smartphone. You're welcome to track right along with me. So I'll explain each movement as we go along. You're welcome to turn on your own music though, or follow along with mine, whatever you need to help you with your walking workout today. So we have about 2, 1. The next move we're going to do is a modified jumping jack, and we're going to be moving forward and back with it. So our goal today for this video is 3,000 steps. So we want to try to get in 3,000 steps today. And our next move, we're going to do cross-body high knees. So make sure you're crossing with me, and you can move forward and back with these. Or just stay in place. I like to add the extra step movement. And you can reach all the way up, or just about halfway up, completely up to you. Okay, our next move, we're gonna heel tap forward. So you can move right along with this, forward and back, or you can stay in place, completely up to you. Okay, our next move, very similar, but heel tapping from side to side, getting a little bit of a twist within our abdominal area. And moving forward and back with it. Trying to pick up the intensity because we are trying to get in 3,000 steps today, and we want to try to get them in it as quick as possible. Our next move, very similar. We're gonna do modified skaters. You can jump and pick it up if you want, but I'm just gonna keep it modified here today. Okay, our next move, punching forward and walking forward and back. Okay, our next one, going side to side punches and still walking forward and back. And our last one, you might have guessed it already, we're going to do punches forward and walking forward and back, but we're going to do it up to the air, to the sky, punching and walking forward and back. Okay, our next one, going through those arm circles, circling our arms forward, and then in the next 30 seconds, we will be circling our arms back. So just getting in some extra movement today. Okay, and about to go back. So circling back. You can always make the circles bigger if you want. I'm just keeping them little tiny circles today. The next move, we're going to get those arms and legs incorporated right again. Punching side to side, moving forward and back. So twisting as I twist to each side as I punch. Okay, our next move, we're gonna do a knee lift, toe tap back. So knee lift, toe tap back. It doesn't matter what side you start on, you're gonna do both sides. So it's really up to you, whichever side you feel most comfortable starting on. So knee lift, toe tap. Knee lift, toe tap back. And other side. So knee lift, toe tap back. Okay, our next move, we're going to do some marches in place, and then we're going to go forward, side, and back, and march it out. So forward, side, and back, and march it out for a few. Forward, side, and back, and march it out. So it doesn't matter how many marches you do, I probably do about 3 or 4. Forward, side, and back, and then go back to that movement. So forward, side, and back. Forward, side, and back. And then we go to the next side. So forward, side, and back. Forward, side, and back. Forward, side, and back. Forward, side, and back. Okay, and our next movement, we're just going to be punching forward. One more time. Just to kind of let our heart rate cool down a little bit, and then we're going to speed it up. Okay, so our next move, we're going to kick up the intensity just a little bit. We're going to do some runs in place. You could always run forward and backward though too if you like. I'm just going to keep it in place here today. So running it out, trying to get in all of our 3,000 steps today. We are at 1,000 so far, so keep on going with me. Okay, our next move, we're going to go high knees, forward and back. So high knees, forward and back. And our next move, we're just going to march it out, catch our breath a little bit. So you can march forward and back, or just march in place, completely up to you. Remember, I always say make this workout your own. Our next move, we're gonna do a hamstring curl and a bicep curl. So hamstring and bicep curl, curling in front. Hi guys. My dog has come to participate in the video. So you can always take this movement forward and back or keep it in place, up to you. And our next one, we're gonna take it to the side. Still doing that hamstring curl, but taking our arms out to the side. And our next move, continue with that hamstring curl, but this time, hamstring curl, and lift our arms up into a shoulder press. And our next move, taking it to side steps, so a couple of steps to the right and a couple steps to the left. You can always skip with this more or step it out. Okay, we're gonna do some running in place, trying to get that step count up as quickly and efficiently as possible. Our next move, we're gonna go front and back with wide feet. So front and back with wide feet. You can do as many steps as you like here. Just use the space that you have. So the nice thing about walking workouts is that they're not meant to be strict. They're meant for you to be able to move your body, move at your own pace, and really just get in your extra steps for the day. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, but narrow this time. So start as far back as you can and walk forward and back. So forward and back. And we are halfway there. We're halfway to our 3,000 steps. So awesome job, everyone. And we're gonna run it out. So now that we know we're over halfway there now, we are gonna try to kick up the pace a little bit. Kick up the pace and challenge ourselves. Okay, our next move, doing that side crunch, forward and back. And our next move, testing our coordination a little bit. We're gonna try to get 1, 2, 3, 4 steps forward, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps back. And it's okay if you're not doing it perfectly, just as long as you're still moving. Okay, in our next one, we're gonna go 1, 2 steps left, 1, 2 steps right. Okay, our next move, we're gonna pick up that pace. So go ahead and run it out with me. Start running right away, either in place or around your room. Trying to get that step count up efficiently and effectively. So our next move is going to be kicking forward with a shoulder press. So kicking straight forward and adding in that shoulder press. And our next move, very similar, but kicking out to each side and continuing with that shoulder press. Let's make sure to burn our arms out today, working hard. Trying to get the most bang for our buck with these movements. And remember, if any of the movements get too challenging, please go back to your home-based march, which we're gonna do for our next move, to catch our breath and maybe check in on our steps a little bit. So marching it out here, catching our breath. Our next move, we're gonna be moving laterally. We're gonna be doing a side step with an arm fly. So side step and an arm fly. Great job, everyone. We are at 2,000 steps. This means we just have 1,000 left to go. We can do it together. Okay, our next move, heel taps forward and back. So heel taps forward and back. Make sure you're moving right along with me. Our next move is going to be very similar, but this time we are doing toe taps, forward and back. So toe tap, forward and back. Our next move, we're gonna be running it out. So start running in place or around your room with me, or you can always go down to the march if running it out is too intense. Please make sure to work at your fitness level. Our next move, we're gonna be doing those hamstring curls, but this time doing a pull back motion. So those hamstring curls with a nice pull back motion, working our back muscles as well here. Notice I am keeping a little bit of a bend in my knees as I go down, squatting down just a little bit. Okay, our next move, we're gonna side step, 2 punches. Side step, 2 punches. So side step, and then 2 punches when we pause. You can always jog this out a little bit if you want to kick up that intensity, or just completely sidestep it out. Okay, running back on the spot, trying to get the most out of our workout today and get it done as quickly as possible. Our next move, we're gonna go to that modified jumping jack. We are so close. Let's do our modified skaters next. Our next move, we're gonna run it out. So we are so close to our 3,000 step goal. Don't give up now. Make sure you finish your 3,000 steps for today. We have less than 500 steps to go for today's walking workout. Remember, you can always take this down for lower impact, but I'm gonna keep it here at a little bit of a jog. We're going to do arm circles forward and back, but this time we are going to do larger arm circles. So instead of keeping them narrow, we're going to walk forward and back and do larger arm circles. And we're going to do the other direction in about 3 seconds. So now going backwards with our arm circles. Okay, we're gonna sidestep it out. So you can always sidestep and punch it down. Kicking in the intensity, kicking up the intensity just a little bit more. Adding in those arms. It's always great to add in some extra movement. And remember, working out is not about looking pretty. We can look pretty when we're done, but right now, it's about putting in that hard work. Okay, our next one, we're gonna take those arms up and do that fly and side step. And we are almost there. We have less than 200 steps to go. So this next move, we're gonna kick up the intensity just a little bit and run it out. Or you could march if you want to. Completely up to you. You can run around your room. It's your choice today. Make it work for you. So I want to take some steps forward and back now. So just some quick steps forward and back, finishing out our workout strong. And you can run this out if you want, or modify it even more. Completely up to you, whatever works for you today. We're gonna go side to side, those punches again. Last time to really kick up that intensity before we allow our heart rates to come down. And you can add some extra movement with this, going forward and back. Completely up to you. Okay, we're gonna march it out. You can take this time to march around your room if you want. Sometimes I like to march around versus just marching in place. Makes things a little bit more interesting. March in every direction. This is our last bit of exercise today, so make sure to stick with me to get in your full 3,000 steps. And if you were tracking along with today's workout, and we're going to continue marching it out, but slowing down the pace a little bit. If you were tracking with today's workout, then go ahead and put the number of steps that you got in today for today's workout. So slowing it down here while we reach our final 3,000 steps. I always end up going a little bit over because I rather go over my step count than under. Super important to me. Make sure I get in at least my minimum steps. Awesome job today, everyone. 3,019 steps. Let me know in the comments below how many you got in. So great workout today. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more walking videos and videos to come. And I'll see you in the next workout.